How's it going, everybody? We are here at Disney Springs, and I am going to take you on an adventure to find all of the Star Wars merchandise that we can find all over Disney Springs. Now, there are 3 places we can grab it. One is here at the World of Disney, the other is at the Star Wars Trading Post, and the other shop is on the other side, and I believe it's called the Galactic Outpost. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what sort of Star Wars merchandise we can find all over Disney Springs. Now, there are a ton of places to shop for Star Wars merchandise on Disney property, so we're going to start at the World of Disney and showcase some of the items that you can find here and at the various Star Wars shops around Disney Springs. So, lots of great stuff here. They have Spirit jerseys. This is the Choose Your Path. That includes Grogu and the Mandalorian, and on the back side it says Choose Your Path in 2 different colors. In blue and green. Those are $74.99. There's lots of great Grogu stuff right now and Mandalorian merchandise, as well as a few other bits, as we'll see as we go around the store. A couple different lounge flies that we'll get our hands on here. The Baby Yoda one, I love this, or Grogu, or whatever we want to call him. What do you guys prefer to call him? $75 for the bag. And then we have these lounge fly ears. These are Grogu ears. These are $39.99. These are really well made, and these are like a fake leather. I'm not sure if they're real leather. I don't think they are. They're probably a faux leather, but very cool. Very well built. A lot better than some of the previous ones that we've seen. Another Grogu Spirit jersey, and on the side here, various different Grogus that are on the sleeve, as you can see. And on the front side, it's got a little Grogu in his little cart as he's wheeling around. Once again, Spirit jerseys, nice little tie-dye featured on there, and those are typically $74.99. Like I said, lots of Grogu stuff as we're preparing for Season 3 of The Mandalorian. Got that Choose Your Path all the way down the back of the sweatshirt. There are various items for kids and adults and here's some children options. These are $49.99, a Spirit jersey for kids. And it's the Choose Your Path logo again. Having trouble getting that one back on the hanger. There we go. A really cool 4-pack puzzle set featuring different scenes from The Mandalorian. These go for $34.99, and you get, there are 500-piece puzzles. Lots of the Choose Your Path right now. That is kind of the main theme of a lot of the Star Wars merchandise. Got some bucket hats here. These are pretty cool. These are one size fits all. I don't know how much they cost. They are Spirit jerseys, so they're probably like $40. There we go, $39.99. I was right. And a really cool Choose Your Path Star Wars tie-dyed shirt. Big logo on the back side of that. Now there is some Halloween stuff here as well. They've got the Force Ghost t-shirt. It does glow in the dark. That is so cool. I'm really digging that one. They got the new Grogu shoulder plush. He does look a lot cuter than the last version they released. Those are typically $20. And then we have a Grogu candy bowl. I love this. He's sitting in a pumpkin. He's super cute. And a t-shirt that says Trick or Treat. And these are $36.99. So these are adult t-shirts. And they have lots of really cool stuff. Little headbands with Grogu and the little frog on there. And even more, lots and lots and lots of those pumpkins. They've got Droid Factory toys featuring Halloween themes, as you can see there. And those names, R2 Boo, hilarious. Those are $49.99 for 4 droids. That seems a little expensive to me. And then we have this awesome Droid Sweatshirt. It's actually really soft. And these are $49.99. Those are Halloween themed as well. Kids Halloween items. We got these droids. Look at all the candy. They're shaped like candy corns. Various delicious treats for Halloween, as it is quickly approaching. $46.99 for those sweatshirts. And then they have another style that says spooky, or these are reversible. Oh, they're reversible. Check it out. So that's what the one side looks like, and that's what the inside looks like. That's cool. And then we have these spooky shirts here. These are kids only, and these are $19.99. We are going to be checking out these other 2 stores as we walk around Disney Springs, Galactic Outpost and the Trading Post, and I'll show you where those guys are on the map. Wouldn't be a Star Wars section without a ton of toys. We have Stormtroopers, we have Darth Vader, we have the Mandalorian, comes with Baby Yoda, and we have even Obi-Wan Kenobi as well. Check him out from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Now these are nice action figures. They do talk. They have replaceable batteries. These are $29.99, which for a giant figure like that, I feel like is pretty good. We've got some Middle Earth figurines as well. We have the Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, and the X-Wing Starfighter. That's really cool. These little character clips are adorable. They clip onto various things like your backpacks or your hips or whatever. I'm not sure how much those are. And then they're doing a bunch of the old Kenner toy releases, which I think is actually really cool. These nice little collectibles, or you can take them out and play with them. Those are $14.99. Now, when we look at some of the other Star Wars stuff, we've got these really fun furry Chewbacca plushes. He's all happy. He's a happy guy most of the time. $29.99, and we'll see various items as well. Lots of t-shirts. Kids t-shirts are ranging $24.99 to $29.99, and adults t-shirts are typically $36 or $39.99 as well. So we got to see, these are part of the concept series. So these are the concept art from the original movie. So we've got some really cool, this is ultraviolet ink, so some things get revealed once you hit ultraviolet rays. This is a really cool shirt. This debuted at D23. As you can see, as you move, you get the inside of the cockpit looking at the Death Star or looking at the inside of the cockpit. So cool as the Death Star approaches. And then we've got some Obi-Wan Kenobi shirts. Another really cool ultraviolet Star Wars concept art sweatshirt here. Looks like the tags are missing off of a few of these. Those are $64.99. And they've got some hooded sweatshirts here as well. These are really cool. I'm really digging how a lot of this merchandise came out. These are $59.99. Let's see what the back of that looks like. That's a really cool logo. I'm really, really loving that. Got this really cool hat that comes with some buttons on it, featuring some of that original concept art on there as well. And hats, these are $29.99, which is a pretty good deal considering it comes with the 3 buttons. And then they have these Rebel Leader spirit jerseys. I do remember seeing these in the clearance section on Shop Disney, so if you're interested in those, once again, check out the link in the description. Those are $74.99. This is a cool shirt. I like that. It's got the different looks from the Mandalorian. Those are $44.99. All in all, some of the Star Wars merch has been really cool, and some of it, to me, has been a little lackluster. It's been hit or miss recently. Like, this is a unique piece, not for me. And those are $64.99. And some other various t-shirts as well. Some of them, like I said, some of them are cool. Some of them, just not really into. But I do like this. This is a kid's shirt. I love that look down at the bottom with the Dark Trooper on there. Or is that Darth Vader? I think that's Darth Vader. 29, yeah, that's definitely Darth Vader. It's gotta be, right? And these are from the Cassian Andor series. This is really cool. If you've watched a few of those episodes that have been released, that show is, pacing is incredible. It definitely feels much more like a movie than a TV show. So I hope they release more of a movie cut of that. Would be really cool. This is a really cool pop backpack. It is based off the original concept art, as you can see, but with different pop figurines and Darth Vader on there as well. Those are $75.99. And then we've got this really cool Star Wars Loungefly down below. I believe this is also $75. Yep, these are $75 as well. So a few other Cassian Andor shirts over here, and then we'll go check out those other Star Wars shops. Like I said, I will make sure to show you where those are on the map, because there's a lot of great places to shop for Star Wars here at Disney Springs. So let's go check out those other shops, starting with the Star Wars Trading Post. All right, so the second place that you can grab Star Wars merchandise is here at the Star Wars Trading Post, which is located in the Marketplace section of Disney Springs, which is over by the Days of Christmas and but the Marketplace Co-op and all sorts of great places. So let's go ahead and check it around this store, see what sort of fun stuff they have in store for us here. So the big difference here is the Galactic Outpost also has merchandise available from Galaxy's Edge, and there's a lot of great stuff that you can buy there. They have the different, like, look at this, Star Tours, limited edition. What is this little guy? I want to see what he is. I see the box. I don't know exactly what's in here, but it is a light up RX-24. He was one of the original Star Tours tour guides. So there are various figurines, and they also have Black Series helmets as well for Bo-Katan and various lightsabers that you can buy here. They have Mace Windu, Darth Vader, and Anakin Skywalker, or Luke Skywalker, or Rey, I guess. It all depends on which movie you watch, whose lightsaber that is, but that is like the lightsaber that has been around for almost the entire series, and there are some really cool figurines and collectibles here. They have this awesome Boba Fett diorama. Look at him. He looks awesome in this. And he goes for $54.99. So lots of cool dioramas. You're going to see cool collectible figurines here. Darth Vader's castle for $200. And look at the wall art. I am really digging all of this. So there's the attack. That is $400. And then various pieces here from the different trilogies. I think they had the... So obviously here we have the prequel trilogies, we have the original trilogy. They had the sequel trilogy in here at one point, but I don't believe it's here anymore. Those are $150, and I really, really am digging on those. So we have the Ahsoka Tano dolls. These were at D23. Now they are here at Disney World. These are $49.99. And then we have some sketchbook ornaments. And by some, I mean just the one. It's Grogu. He's trick-or-treating. It's kind of a weird ornament because it's, it's Halloween themed, but, it's a Christmas ornament. Unless you have a Halloween tree. In that case, it works. Reva from Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's super cool. Doesn't have a price on her, though. I'm not entirely sure. If you know how much Pops usually cost, let me know in the description down below. Now, they also have legacy lightsabers here as well, so that is good to know. You do not have to go all the way into Galaxy's Edge to get those. And then they also have the fun little, basically hand grenade looking Cokes and Sprites here. Those are $6, and you're buying that more for the bottle rather than the actual contents of the bottle. Now, there's a lot of things in here that are also going to be at the other stores, like those Grogu Ears, the Choose Your Path merchandise is all over Shop Disney, and as well here at the World of Disney and the Trading Post, and lots of really cool stuff. We saw some of these mugs in our other videos. If you haven't watched those, be sure to check those out, as well as different plushes and puzzles, succulents, and all of that. So it's good to know that there's a really good variety. It's a lot quieter in here. It's not as busy. But look at this, the R2W50. Check him out, the 50th anniversary edition droid. And he comes with a little remote so you can play with him, and he has light sound effects. So he lives on Naboo. Look at that. He's even got his own little description on what he is. Really cool, fun little droid. I think he was $150 or $200. Let's see if I can grab the price off the bottom here. He is $115. So he's a little bit cheaper than I thought. Still really cool, fun little droid, great little color, love it. They have these little guys here as well. These are super fun. They're like $11. Nice little droid things. This looks like Chopper, but it's not actually Chopper. They had a Chopper droid. Chopper's my favorite droid from Rebels. Great show. Lots of really fun stuff. Ear hats as well that you can grab. So they have things like DJ Rex. There you go. Yeah, there you have him. DJ Rex. He is currently residing in Oga's Cantina in Galaxy's Edge. And then they have various kitchen items from the Droid Depot. And more of that concept art, clothing, and the Ewok ears. Those are super cute. And ears are typically $29.99. They even have a few dog items here. The Force is strong with this one. Strong with the Force, I should say. And they also have collars and leads for your little dogs as well. There's a bunch of merchandise over here from Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm really digging this backpack. A friend of mine texted this to me and was like, this is really cool. It like converts into a duffel bag, but then it also has a pocket for your laptop, and it also is a backpack. That would actually be a really cool travel bag. It seems like it's pretty well made too. I might have to get that. Especially right now, since it's 30% off for annual pass holders. It's $120 for the bag. Not bad. Obi-Wan Kenobi t-shirts. I loved that show. I thought it was awesome. Great finale. Super cool. Just all in all, fun show. I think someone recut it, and I think it's on YouTube, into like a 2.5 hour movie, and apparently it paces really well, so I'd be interested in seeing it. Now, I'm not one to really vocalize my dislike of stuff very often, but I will say this. I think the vintage action figure line is boring and kind of dumb. My apologies if you like it. Let me know if you do like it. I just think it's like Yeah, nostalgia's cool, but too much nostalgia is overkill, and this is way overkill. Between the lounge fly and the mug and the shirts and the hats, and I mean, this is cool. Like the collector's edition toys. Like, I think that's really cool. Like, that's something that I think I would want to buy. And those are $60, $69.99, excuse me. But then to have art and T-shirts and towels, a little too much for me. But there's a couple cool Darth Vader hooded sweatshirts and T-shirts over here. Check this out. I love that with the Darth Vader head on there. And these go for, let me see if I can grab a price. These go for $36.99. That's pretty standard for a T-shirt. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this mug. There's obviously something happening on here. There's a lightsaber there. Somebody's writing something. Not entirely sure what's going on there. That's $27.99. This is a really cool Darth Vader Sith mug. Those are $22.99. This is really cute. It's the Lola droid from Obi-Wan Kenobi. I loved that. $44.99. Very cool. And then they have some other various just beautiful pieces of clothing here as well. They also have a few like cosplay items over in the corner. A little hard to get to right now because that's the line for the, well, here, let me just sneak in there. They have different Empire jackets and Jedi robes and the Endor ponchos. Those are really cool. These are $129. And they also have the voice-changing masks from Darth Vader and Stormtroopers. And then they have various smaller lightsabers for kids to play with as well, just a little bit cheaper of an option. Now, these were kind of cool to see the binders. These were super popular at one point for some reason. I can't imagine why. These go for $19.99, but those binders are back in stock here at the Galactic, not the Galactic, the Trading Post. We'll go ahead and check out the Galactic Post here in a minute, and you'll get to see all the different stuff that is over there, and it's on the other side of Disney Springs. So since the line is short, let's go ahead and check out some of the other items that are over here. Here is that Endor poncho. I don't know if this is actually weatherproof or rainproof. And then the cooler, look at these Jedi robes. These are awesome. I love those. And then they have this great vest, a very Han Solo-y style feeling dress for $49.99. And so some other various things. They upgraded the I Love You, I Know shirt. So there it is. The I Love You and the I Know shirt over there is the gold. This is fun. Cheat day. That's hilarious. I love that. Chewbacca mood. Lando Calrissian space capes. Simply the best in all Bespin. Bespin? Bespin. Bespin. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Cloud City. Whatever. Same thing. But so cool. Let's go ahead and take a look over at the other shop on the other side of Disney Springs and see what sort of Star Wars merchandise is available over there. So the Galactic Outpost is definitely the busiest of the two Star Wars stores. World of Disney is obviously the busiest store because it's the largest, but they're going to have a lot of the same merchandise. This is just located on the other side over near the Cirque du Soleil tent where the Marvel superhero headquarters shop is, as well as the bowling alley and the AMC theaters. So that is where you'll find this shop. They've got some really cool, unique items. This is something that was not at the other store. This kind of fun little half t-shirt. Those are $29.99. And then they have some Imperial ones as well. And those are $59.99. They've got some Star Wars sweatpants. These are also tearaway sweatpants. Or nope, they just look like tearaway sweatpants. They're actually not. They just have buttons down the side. Are they? I'm confused. Oh, they go up part of the leg. Those are $49.99. Haven't seen fully tearaway sweatpants in a long time. But really cool to see the various merchandise and various stylings of each one of these shops. So as you can see here, this is the Galactic Outpost. So they have various banners all throughout, and they have lots and lots of iPhone cases here as well. I didn't see a lot of the iPhone cases at the other stores, so good to see some of that, as well as some jewelry and patches and pins. So some cool stuff there. But still, lots of the same merchandise as we saw before. Those Rebel Leaders shirts, those other Star Wars crew neck sweatshirts, and various t-shirts as well. So they still have that vintage action figure line, like I said earlier in the video. I'm really not a huge fan of this action figure line. I think it's too tacky, especially if some of the other ones, like the toys are cool, but like then you've got the Spirit jersey, then you've got the towel, and you've got various t-shirts. Yeah, it's just a little much for me, and not really my thing. But as we continue to take you around the store, you'll see a lot of repeat items, a few that we haven't seen before. Let's take a trip on the Millennium Falcon. Really cool t-shirt there. And like I said, most t-shirts are $36.99. Look at that, warning, it's a trap. That's a fun little t-shirt. That one's $34.99. And then we have I Just Can't with C-3PO on there. They're gonna have some toys and Halloween costumes as well. As you can see there, a Darth Vader kids Halloween costume, and they have more if you want to do the Star Wars the Galactic Star Cruiser, the expensive 2-night stay on the ship. We have not done it yet. We probably won't do it. That price tag is just way too steep for us. So lots of the Halloween merchandise here still. Very fun. These are really soft sweatshirts, and I love the Trick or Treat t-shirt as well. So they have various things for adults and kids alike at this shop. Looking around this little section, we see some of the Andor merchandise, some really fun hats. But one thing that we haven't quite seen yet is the Guided by Light collection, which debuted at D23, the collection that Ashley Eckstein put together. That is available on Shop Disney, I believe, or will be very, very shortly, but is not available at any of the stores that we just walked through here at Disney Springs. So let's see what else we have. Some other really cool Strong with the Force t-shirts. I love that with Grogu and the Mandalorian. That is a long sleeve. It's not quite a sweatshirt. It's $54.99. It's a little bit lighter than a sweatshirt, but a little bit thicker, than a t-shirt. And they have Halloween costumes for kids. You see here the Mandalorian Halloween costume with Halloween coming up very quickly. Probably time to grab some of those. This is really cool. I love this. It's the Razor Crest with the little Grogu covering the wheel. Really fun to see stuff like that for people that are in wheelchairs. Something a little bit extra, a little bit fun. Some really cool t-shirts here. Not Your Average Princess. That's a fun one. That one's $24.99. And then they have those Star Wars Choose Your Path sweatpants to go with those Choose Your Path Spirit jerseys. And we've seen those at pretty much every single Star Wars store. And a lot of this stuff is going to be found at Hollywood Studios as well. That's the other place that you're going to grab a bunch of Star Wars merchandise. There's a good selection of toys here as well. We saw a lot of those Darth Vader toys and Stormtrooper toys, and here we have more of those costumes. The costumes for kids are $59.99, and I'm very jealous of kids' costumes. These are so much better built than the plasticky ones that I had as a kid. Those things fell apart in the first, second or third house that you went to while you were trick-or-treating, and those Darth Vader voice changer masks, those are $34.99. And I believe they have the Stormtrooper ones as well. We might come across those, we might not. It's a little busy in here, so excuse us as we jump around the store a bit. This is cool. You can get Ahsoka Tano lightsaber set, so you don't have to buy the super expensive sets that are at Galaxy's Edge. And these go for $64.99. They come with the blades. That's pretty cool. So these are not as authentic as some of the other ones, but these are really great little toys that you can play with. Much better sabers than a lot of those plasticky ones that fling open when you flick them. And then they have the Ahsoka Tano Special Edition doll. That was at D23. So these are here at the parks now. We saw those at the other stores, and they are at this store as well, $49.99. They also have a great selection of toys here as well, as you'll see as we just kind of go around. They have Poe Dameron's X-Wing and a bunch of plushes. A lot of the Droid Factory little droid toys as well. These are super fun. These are expensive though. They're $50 for 4 droids. It's a little much for me. And then they have the Black Series toys from time to time. They've got General Lando Calrissian, and he goes for something. There's no price on him. Those are usually like $30 though, I think. And then they have some of these Star Wars lightsaber earbands. These are a nice little plastic. They do light up. Those are lavender. I hate it when they do that because I have no idea what lavender is because they don't put a sign anywhere saying how much it costs. They have the Ewok ears and the Grogu headband though with a little frog on there. Those are super cute. And then they have a bunch of the other Hasbro toys from Bad Batch. And this looks like it's from the Mandalorian, I believe, because that's the little pouch, the Scout Trooper, where he, punched Grogu. Then they have these fun little action figures with droids and different creatures from the various movies. A nice little remote control BB-8. I bet that's fun. I have yet to actually play with one of these. I built an R2 unit, but a BB-8 unit would be really fun to have. Those are $54.99. If you don't want to build one, you can buy one. The droid experience is about $120, I believe. And then here we have Ahsoka in her Jedi fighter, and those are $19.99. And then they have some, a how to draw book. That's kind of cool. So how to draw your favorite characters. Really awesome. Learn to draw various characters in there. Darth Vader, as you can see, an idea of what that looks like. Unsure of, those are $15. And then they also have some big feet plushes. So they have Yoda, and they also have the Ewok. Hey, you're welcome. And here is a Chewbacca one as well. So super fun little plushes. Those are $29.99. And then a bucket of bath toys featuring some of our favorite characters from Star Wars. BB-8, Chewbacca, R2, Darth Vader, and Yoda. That's an interesting group of characters, but still fun nonetheless. Those are $25. But we somehow made it this far into the video without showing any Star Wars Crocs. So here you go. They have the Mandalorian Crocs. They do have the little gibbets. These are built in, so they are not removable. I know that that's kind of a thing amongst Croc wearers. Sometimes they like to remove those, change those out. And then they also have the native shoes. I don't know the difference between the two. If you know the difference, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know. This is definitely one of my favorite t-shirts. It's got Darth Vader and Obi-Wan on it. And it's a really cool collection. They have a various other styles too. It's like that, gives me like an old school samurai type of feeling. Heroesandvillains.com is the brand. $59.99 for that top. And the backside does have something on it, so let me see if I can flip this around and show y'all. And then on the backside there is that Obi-Wan and Darth Vader logo. So cool. And then obviously something is written in here in that Star Wars language, which I don't, totally know. But here we have, this is a Guided by Light collection. This is the only thing we've seen so far is the one hat, and those are $39.99. Oh, and then also a stocking cap, and those are nice and soft. There's that backpack again. It's calling my name, isn't it? And a couple other really cool tops here. We love this hooded sweatshirt. Love that logo on the backside, so cool. And these hooded sweatshirts go for $59. And then some other various tops. It says, "May the Force be with you." Nothing on the backside of that. And just some other things to go with it. We got some sweatpants here. These are kind of pretty. These are $54.99. And they have on the leg here some droids that are stitched in, as well as Princess Leia, Chewbacca, and Yoda. And then a sweatshirt here to go with it. So that's a Force, and May the Force be with you collection. So cool. This one's even got a little plate that's stitched into it with those characters on it as well. So that's very cool. Those are really pretty. And there you have it on the mannequin with the little sweatshirt and the t-shirt. And to end our video out, they have some cool decor and limited edition, limited release items in the case here that you have to get assistance with the cast member to get. Some really cool stuff though here, and a limited edition pin set for $44.99. I hope you all enjoyed this video of all the various Star Wars merchandise there is here at Disney Springs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give us a like, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on our next video.